Me2 started in 2025, just 13 years after John B. Gurdon and Shinya Yamanaka won their Nobel Prize for reprogramming ordinary cells into immature stem cells. This allowed us to see that specialization of cells is reversible and can be developed into all different tissues of the human body. With that knowledge, the researchers and scientists at Me2 have worked hard to develop efficient and effective ways to clone. We began first with organs.
My heart was useless. I was going to die. Because of bad genetic history and a rare blood type, it was almost impossible to find a donor. Then Me2 came along, and they were able to clone me a new heart, and it's been taken away ever since. Me2 now has organ banks open up all over the country, and they're helping millions of people. Thank you, Me2. You saved my life.
In 2050, just 25 years after starting Me2, we have found ways to have a 100% success rate in cloning even the most complex animals that live long and healthy lives. Thousands of people have had success in cloning their pets, and with the help of zoos and animal rights organizations, we have helped save hundreds of endangered species.
My pal Sparky died a few years back. He got sick, and when we took him to the vet, the doctor told us we had to put him down. But he took a few cells and put them into an egg, and put that egg into a whole nother dog. A few months later, a Me2 delivery man showed up with a crate. I looked inside, and there was Sparky. It was like he never left. And when Sparky 2 got hit by a car, I knew exactly who to call. Thanks, Me2.
In 2075, after years of the public pushing for human cloning, the United States government finally allowed it. We at Me2 immediately started finding the best ways to successfully replicate human life to the same accuracy of our organs and animals. Finally, now at the top of the 22nd century, we can.
Last Thanksgiving, my grandma got drunk and said when I was a kid, I had a tail and 3 eyes, and I didn't know whether to believe her or not. The only way I could find out was if I cloned myself to see myself as a child, but that was illegal because people didn't know what would happen to clones. But now with new legislation, I can get a clone of myself to see if I was an ugly monkey child. Thanks, Me2.
Me2 is not responsible for any moral or ethical dilemmas or problems you may face before, during, or after the cloning process. We are not responsible for any weird feelings or emotions you may have towards the clone party. Any crime committed by the clone, including but not limited to murder, arson, or robbery, is the fault of the clone. Please be aware that Grandma will not be born to 80 years old.